Empty calendar equals empty wallet. Okay. That's so important. I'm gonna write this down, right? Empty calendar equals empty wallet, right? Or purse or whatever you carry, right? So empty calendar equals empty wallet. If you're going into your week every week with an empty calendar, you will not generate any money. That's it. If you under this call moving forward, you're gonna be great. If it takes you months to figure that out, you'll just figure it out in a few months. I had a lady that I was talking to, and she'd been trying to generate revenue for the last 20 years. Her first $5,000 per month for 20 years. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know this coaching industry was a thing 20 years ago. I didn't even know. So number one, everybody write this down. Actually, I'm going to go to my handy dandy notebook. All right. So, let's go through it. So number one, this might seem simple, but if you're not doing it, then it needs to be done, right? Number one is away resources. Write that down. Way resources to my ideal client. I know this is chicken scratch, so don't laugh. Okay. Give away resources to my ideal client. Everybody write that down. Give away resources to my ideal client. All right, so let's explain what that means. So lead gen, right? So lead gen is the simplest way is you have your ideal client's contact info. You have their contact information. So I can generate leads all day without actually booking a single appointment. I could generate hundreds, I could generate thousands of leads and not book a single appointment. You see people do it all the time when they do webinars, right? You see people do it all the time when they're giving away resources, right? They're giving away lead magnets. Why would they do that? It's because once you give away a source, which we're going to talk about in a second, provide additional value until they actually book an appointment. A booked appointment is somebody who's on your calendar. I can say, Michelle, show me your calendar from the last 7 days. You can say, Coach, this is my calendar. These are the amount of people that I have booked every day. I had 7 appointments in the last week, right? So that's the difference. Is somebody could be a lead and not necessarily be on your calendar. So our goal is both. In terms of this discussion of what we're talking about today is we want booked appointments. If somebody books an appointment, trust and believe that they're a lead. The email, you have a minimum at least of that, which means that you can actually follow up with them at a future date. Does that make sense? So when we specifically talk about giving away resources to your ideal clients, our goal is to give away as many resources as possible, so we can generate as many conversations as possible, so we can book as many appointments as possible. And the more appointments we have, the more revenue we generate. Lead magnet, they should be, if somebody gets that should be like one element of whatever the next product or service that you sell. This is the second thing. This is the second biggest thing you want to focus on as part of your lead magnet page. And this is going to be the headline. the headline. And I want you to write it down specifically like this. A headline that strikes curiosity. A headline that strikes curiosity is one thing to give away something that they want. It's a whole nother thing to talk about it in a way that they want to actually get it, right? So you got to have a curiosity-based headline. You got to have a headline that when somebody reads it, they want to, I need this based on what you're saying, right? Oh, this is a cheat sheet of, 5 ways to stay stress-free as a mompreneur. Cheat sheet, like whatever that is, like make sure that you have a curiosity-driven headline, right? Number 3. This is what your lead magnet must also have. Why this offer is a must-have, and put why this also is a must-have, and I want you to have 2 sub-bullets under that. Why this offer is a must-have. 2 sub-bullets. The first sub-bullet A is going to be, I want you to do it in a paragraph form, right? So have a paragraph written out about it, at least one. And then B sub-bullet is, I want you to have bullets with benefits. Bullets with benefits. Any good lead magnet is going to explain to you what the benefits are. You basically, all that the paragraph and the bullets are going to do is just basically stating your case. The headline is going to make them say, ooh, I want to read more. I possibly may want this. The headline is going to get them curious. The paragraph and the bullets is going to be like, yo, based on what I'm going to learn or get just from reading this, it's worth my name and email. It's worth it. I'll submit my name and email to learn what I'm going to learn from this.
Content rhythm. Coach, content rhythm is what? That's a long way that's a fancy way of saying you need to consistently post on a routine. You need to consistently post content on a routine. Let me give you the holy grail of what this looks like at the highest level. All right, at what we do. The highest level at what we do is posting every day, 3 to 5 times a day. That's really the holy grail. You don't need to post more than 5 times a day. But the reason you want to post more than once a day is because the way these social media platforms are set up is that the more you post, the more of your audience actually sees it and discovers it. So if I post, I try my hardest every day to post, and I've been pretty consistent with it, to post before 9 o'clock. Anybody, why do I do that? Why do I post before 9 o'clock? Especially in the US.
Because the algorithm picks up around lunchtime. So people want to see it between 10 and 12.
They'll see it, yep. It'll still be circulating, right? But why
posting before? I got you, Coach T. Posting before 9 a.m. means that the people that have employment are actually going to catch it before they even start work. So now you're appealing to the people that got money in their pocket because they on their way to work right now. So those are the people you're talking to.
Bingo. Thank you, Marcy. Right? Know your audience. Know your audience. You feel what I'm saying? So it's important. So for me, right, and universally, you can, pretty much, it depends, unless you have like a really obscure audience, you know what I mean, that has really weird hours. But really outside of that is like, I post in the morning because I want to catch people before work, i.e. because I know my people, I want my people to be working people, right? If I post early, I'll put it to you this way. Like, if you ain't got no job, you probably ain't waking up early. Am I right? All right. Right? So the thing is I like to post before 9 a.m. and we can all adopt this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can all do this. I like to post before 9 a.m. because I want to catch people in the morning, right? But it might be lunchtime, or it might be 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night, 9 or 10 o'clock at night, and they may miss my post. My audience may not miss it. I mean, they may end up missing it if I don't post more frequently. So part of the reason you post, to be honest, is not necessarily to get more followers, although we do want to get more followers. it's really to continue building the know, like, and trust factor with your audience, because people will discover you different ways, but it's the know, like, and trust factor. It's, oh, this person knows what they're talking about. Oh, this person, I like this person's personality. This person seems genuine. This person, they show their family, right? Which starts to lead into trust, right? Okay, this person, I can see this person's morals, values. And then guess what? If somebody likes you, guess what they're going to start doing? They're going to start watching more of your content. You're going to start, people will binge watch your content, which is why, again, you need to be posting every day, because people will binge watch your content. You need to be consistent every day. All right. And then when people binge watch your content, you're putting yourself in a position where they'll be way more open-minded to working with you, because they feel like they know you.